Hello, everybody. Welcome to round one of Campaign Edition. I am not playing my own game. That may become later. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But let's talk about the people who are nice enough to let us, get a stream instead. We have constant regular on the show, Iceman Vic. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing well.
And then we also
here after a bit of a break.
Yeah, I know. It really has been forever since you've been on here, dude. But other than that, we have a first timer. I don't think he's been on here. Good old AJ, Deadly Penguin. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing pretty good. Yeah, this is my first time hopping on a stream before.
Welcome. Alrighty. So I don't know if if anyone is new to this or how this works on. Wait a minute, Vac, you're going to be talking while these guys are playing? No, I will be muted. They will not be able to hear me, but we'll be able to hear them. So with that, let you guys kind of do your thing. I'm going to go hide in the shadows, and good luck to both of you.
Thanks.
Thanks, dude. All right. You all set?
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. Let's see what we got. So we have Caitlyn the Free versus Jackie Winston. So this is an interesting round one matchup. Vic has been a fan of Caitlyn for a while. He's been playing it for a long time. And then AJ, of course, a dedicated Free Kingdoms player, running around. Jackie Winston. Jackie is really popular. Ooh, they're starting to do things. I'm going to do the timer. I think this timer will be unofficial, but we'll see. What do you mean, what, Gracchus? What's going on, dude? Damn, Brian Fiend is good. So we see them exchanging initial strikes. But Jackie Winston, very popular Free Kingdom Warlord for this event. And I'm really happy to see it. Jackie's a well-designed, really cool Warlord. And I've always been a fan of her. Speaking of cool stuff. Oh, here we go. Thank you for the sub, Gracchus. Really appreciate it, bud. We see Brian Fiend's taking out Brother D's. There we go. Now Kylie is swinging back. Ooh, this is an interesting play. Right away, Vic's saying that ain't no way you're stunning characters in the front. Well, you can. It'll just cost you.
Undercard deck.
Oh, look at that. Gracchus has learned his new sound alert. It's all right. You got to pay if you want to summon Midge. Speaking of, what's going on, Midge? So we see these guys exchanging round one strikes. Good old Brian Fiend versus Free Kingdom Star, which should be very popular this tournament. Halo over.
Undercard deck.
I don't think that's loud enough. I need to make that louder for you, Gracchus. Hold on. Go ahead and cheer another bit, then you'll be able to hear what it actually says. This is how I get more bits from you. We have a figurine on Jackie. And a Halo of Fire are going to make things spicy. Yes, Gracchus, that sound alert. Yeah, I know. I had to turn up the volume. I turned it all the way up, so hopefully that works.
Undercard deck.
I was talking over it. Good old, you summon Emperor C, and you hear the words 100 card deck.
Undercard deck.
On a saving throw. Jackie, I'm going to pitch my arc lightning to my ability.
Sure.
I tried to make it louder. I don't know. I'll work on making it louder for later.
Sounds good.
But it's up to you to figure out who's actually saying that message. So we see Caitlyn's ability, pitching an Arc Lightning to go search out for a spell. I missed what it is. I imagine it's jump if it's a level 1 spell. Dragonkin. Ooh, Dragon is the one that goes to dub. He's like, I don't need Caitlyn at this point. And AJ is a very big proponent of Dragonkin. He's always saying we should play it at Ancients, so seeing it played against him is very hilarious. In CE, Dragonkin is one of the better cards that you can actually put, especially in a mercenary deck. It doesn't go into every faction, though. It's not like Jackals, but it's just very efficient.
Sure. Oh yeah, you go.
Summon Midge. Midge is too busy at the bar watching some NFL games. We see Vic doing some damage to these Free Kingdoms characters. The Free Kingdoms characters in CE are really good, but they hit hard. But, you know, they're still very squishy. So they're usually glass cannon, I would say. This is the edition that brought us good old Brother Domini Spencer start. Like, this is the first iteration of that. And it was very, very good in this format. So we see Jackie now going to sit in 2, which is scary for a spellcaster. We could see a play pattern where Vic with Caitlyn's going to eventually work that Dragonkin to the front and then start throwing spells with it. Alrighty. Rollins in is a good play. Now AJ needs to make sure he gets some value out of this.
I need to correct make him my next move, is that right? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. That's rough.
Undercard deck.
It's very quick. You gotta listen closely. AJ more so pushing his guys forward. You probably could have set the Barret up to be ready, but I don't think it necessarily matters because a By Your Word or Spirit Singing still just accomplishes it. I just hope that he has a level 3 to be able to secure some ranks, and hopefully he's not 4 heavy. We got to see how he built this deck. But with Roland Zinn, makes me think he's very 3 heavy. Let me see. Goal spell. This is probably going to take out someone.
Let's take +5, so it's a +9 strike on one Barret.
All right, he's just working to get something on the board. And he gets 2 wounds on that Barret. That's pretty good. Pretty much puts Barret on the back end in a sense because he's not reliable. You can't use any readying on him without risking him just going down. So, pretty good play. Vic was a little worried. Didn't want to go for the extra wound and just get the one-off kill. But Roland's in with a Nothrog Dagger. Nothrog Daggers is an interesting card out of this Jackie deck. I can definitely see a lot of mileage out of it. And that really means he's probably heavy on 3s. If that's the case, for sure. But we'll see how this plays out. Right now, Vic is pretty well positioned with that army. It's super durable, but also super offensive. So we'll see how this goes.
He wins with a bowl.
That's some good initiative rolling right there.
I swear Untapped just likes to see people suffer a bit.
Alright, let's start with Dragonkin. First shot on Roland.
I'm gonna move it to the
Oh, yeah. No, you can. Sorry.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought the figurine was, anyway, I don't know why I thought that. I'm gonna use Halo and get rid of it.
Sure, that's a right way to do it.
This isn't
That's why I was like,
in.
not even hesitating, because I was like, oh yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
Oh, because
To roll in with the second shot.
yeah, the way Dragonkin's worded is you do the +3 that
Or how does it work when Dragonkin has it moved to?
It's as if the first person was never targeted, so I could go to either Krieg or Roland.
Got you.
yeah, and
I'm assuming Roland is gonna die.
yep, and that's correct because the way that Dragonkin is worded, you perform a +3 range strike, resolve it. Then you may perform a +3 range strike against a character that is adjacent to the first target. So, Dragonkin shot, targeted Roland's in, figurine redirected it, that first strike. Resolve that first strike. Figurine's dead. Well, Roland was then, eligible to be this target for the second strike because it's adjacent. You see immediately in from Joey Krieg, just trying to get some stuff. Giving Caitlyn some cards is very risky in this situation, but we'll see. Why did the timer stop? Oh, that's why. Don't mind me, guys. It didn't go pause. It doesn't like showing up on OBS unless that window's up. That's all. And here we go. We're seeing it just... Those front rank wizards are going to throw it at Jackie. Jackie sitting at 2 is a very scary thing. AJ lets it go. He's the way he's talking makes me think he's got some kind of counter song in there, but I think he might be waiting for Caitlyn's big spell. He's going right. He's saying you have to take out this Barrett now or you're done so. So now Vic's got to decide how he wants to go about it. Could be Vic's probably thinking, he's just going to go right for the spell. So now we got to see if AJ has the counter song. Well, he's just hoping to roll a 16. All right, no counter song. This is a lot of dice. Oh, there it is. Dirge of the Dead. Solid CE card. And we see an exhaustion, baby. Ooh. We get a scoop from AJ. He's got nothing else in his hand. Interesting. Game 1 goes to Caitlyn. Vic just had such a strong turn 1. Let's see what I can get. Alrighty, so Caitlyn is at the advantage. How's the audio, guys, by the way, of them talking with me over it? Just let me know. I think I might have had it a little too low.
You have initiative.
All right. Use some work with Zhao real quick.
See how the tri-class start goes.
19,
That's one.
and we'll go back to the wounded one. I think that is off by 1.
Yeah.
Ouch.
He survives yet again.
Not what you want to see. I think AJ did a little premature scoop there. Even if he loses his army, he then has Joseph Kriegs, and Jackie is stunned in the front. You have to kill Jackie that turn, because otherwise you can win initiative, remove Joey Krieg, marksmanship, extra wound, pop the far glass, extra wound, add 9 with Jackie, and just snipe out Caitlyn. He could have done that. So it might have been a premature scoop, but we'll see. Alrighty.
Does have good skill.
Down goes Brother D.
No.
We see a pair of 4s so far.
I just wanted so badly to Kylie that wrath forward. Just pop. Let's go for a wounded rifle.
Yep.
Oh my god. Good old untap.
We will swing for Jack.
Sure. Yeah.
Only you get forced.
It's an interesting concept. AJ likes to leave those Joey Kriegs ready. When you have like 2 and 2, like sometimes you usually just use the character in the back. But I guess I see where he's coming from. Just like, whatever. If I lose Joey Krieg, I'll lose Joey Krieg. He's gonna die anyway. But Jackie's looking for stuff.
Let's try Ramp on Elliot.
Sure.
You
I
get
get
forward.
forward. I get 19s. What are we doing here?
This untapped eye roller is not very friendly. AJ probably has to survive 2 actions. I don't think he's gonna just stun out the Barrett. Depends. Hopefully he has a dirt. Oh, he just doesn't even wait. He just goes right up.
Oh, that's nice.
That is dirty against this matchup right here.
Yeah, I don't like her at all.
Sadias just shuts down all of Jackie's readying. No more by your words.
Yeah.
No more spirit singing.
Peyton Latham.
There he is.
Good old Peyton.
Um,
This guy will do work. Buy your work order. Yeah, no, that don't work.
let's try to put a wound on Barrett.
Sounds good.
It's looking pretty rough for Jackie. Oh, this is game 2, Sanji. Top right. You and Fat Kid. Never reading those.
You got it.
There we go. Still a 4 in there.
Down goes a Brian Fiend.
Brian Fiend's gonna smack Barrett.
Sure.
Oof.
He does.
Goodness. Okay. All right. I'll give.
Wait, Barrett has 2 wounds on him. He only has 2 HP. He didn't order with Barrett. I don't think he did. Right, folks? Uh-oh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I jump in on that one? I gotta.
Oh, Chris just did point that out. That's a good point. You didn't have a chance to transform your Barrett, so he is dead.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
I gotta be that jerk. Sorry.
Okay.
Which means, yeah, which is my bad as much as yours. I would not have played. I would not have played Devour. I would have swung with Brian Fiend, but you probably would have moved instead of equipment. So we're good.
Yeah, it's all good, Chris.
Yeah.
There's a lot of math.
What's funny is I was even like, oh, I hope I get an exhaustion next turn so I can cancel your ability to wolf out. And I didn't think of the fact that you should have already been dead.
This is always a conundrum, guys. You never know whether you have to jump in for that. Like,
Sadea Road.
I know they're dumb. They are dumb. They are admitting that they are dumb. But this is why it is. Like, we even saw it like last tournament, especially too. Like, you just don't notice these things when you're in the moment. So I think what I've been doing when we notice these while watching is we let it go for a bit. We wait to see if they notice. If they don't, then it's like, all right. Because we don't want to be heavy-handed and just be like pointing out every single thing. You kind of have to like let the game go. But it's tough. Like, if it's really gonna 100% dictate the game or be very impactful. Like if someone forgets like a react or whatever, like no, then we just kind of let that go. But if it's something super big like that, I think it's our onus to jump in on that.
Do the order. Shoot. I think we're gonna go with the ready Brian feed.
Sure.
Yeah. Do marksmanship check.
Yep.
Marksmanship's good. I'll do 2 wounds. And before I roll, I'll add Jackie's skill to the roll.
There we go.
Not a 1.
You can feel it.
Bam! Exploded that brine feed.
That's a prime opportunity for one to pop up on tap.
It's not that.
Let's see. Vic's trying to think what other offense he can get going.
I'm gonna pass as well.
Ooh, AJ's passing with 3 cards in his hand.
It's really good at keeping me out of the second rank.
What does he have?
I'm sitting here trying to figure out a way.
Let's see what happens with the discards.
Get to the third one. It's not really a good way.
Yeah.
Buy your word goes away. Yeah, that's an expected card. You can't use it. Spirit singing. Oh yeah, you just can't hold on to those. You got to let them go. That sucks against anyone besides Sadero, and that's a really good. We see Caitlyn throw away a veil passing. That's some nice spice right there. AJ wins initiative with the 19.
Let's see if I can get a wrath.
There we go.
Go for it. Oh,
Yeah.
It's a good hit. Does potentially give Vic an option to drop a Halo now because you cleared out that rank. But still, getting 1 strike off the board right now is still really good. I wonder, really depends how AJ drew in terms of characters. Hopefully he's got some beef eaters, but who knows?
I got to do it. Jackie or Caitlyn's gonna cast jump.
Nice. Okay. I want to spinner. That jump was exhausting.
Ooh, he's doing it with Peyton though, so that's rough.
Because I threw away my veiled passing.
Oh, nice.
I had veiled passing, and I ditched it because I was like, I don't know what kind of reacts he actually has, other than like the keeping people alive reacts.
Exhaustion is a really
Gotta
format defining card here. Like obviously we know it's one of the best cards in Ancients and everything like that, but in campaign it was something else. It really, with the way that each of these matches are going to go, it's a lot slower than Ancients. There's like cavalry decks and mid-range decks like we're seeing with like Jackie and everything like that. They're very viable and very good. So you'll see a lot more of that. Not a lot less than there's still the explosive turn ones, but well, let's see. This is gonna be. He's really got to pass some marksmanship check right now. I don't think he didn't get it now.
Yeah, he's off. So, rank 1.
It's a tough marksmanship check. I mean, if he passes it then that's good. He can do some stuff, but
Really would have liked to have that work.
I almost would have used exhaustion with Jackie. I know you stun, but you at least give yourself an option. It's a tough call on when to exhaust there, or who to exhaust with, I should say.
Go for Brine Fiend?
Sure.
No.
Actually, that hits.
Does?
Your marksmanship +5
Oh, you're right. Yep.
between the two items.
It's a +2, not a +2. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
So it's base +2 and then you get the part.
Good old Peyton Latham adds his range strike bonus to his marksmanship, so that's where it is.
If you get a rankle, that means I don't want to get shot. I'm gonna put out my halo.
Ooh, he did have a halo. Look at that.
Let's do immediate.
Okay.
That's a spicy play from AJ, but I guess he needs it more than he needs something. He needs to risk it, so we got to see. Risk it for the biscuit.
Discard 2 cards. Halo and
Ooh, he had double halo.
proceed.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Costs are paid. He's going to go searching.
Spell. What a surprise! I'm getting Firebolt
Sounds good.
and casting it. Go for marksmanship.
Think,
Made the marksmanship.
I'm gonna react with counter song on that. Yeah, I need that. I need one of my Josephs to live.
Okay.
Vic's probably sitting here like, hey, it is a little late because he rolled the marksmanship. Vic did give him some time, but you can hear AJ was really thinking about it, where he's like, that was a weird exchange.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
So Vic probably a little annoyed. I get that too. It's like,
Good.
I'm sitting here like, hey, I'm going through all these steps. You got any reacts? You gonna stop me? But Countersong's big. Let me put Countersong up on the screen. It's essentially the original Countersong. Bard's Blade without spending.
Well, I guess that gives me a 5 target. I'll swing at that guy.
Sure.
There we go. Joey Krieg with his extra HP from the Kero.
Stage dead.
She's just gonna go hold some ranks. We'll see how this is looking. AJ's starting to stabilize. Vic's still very scary.
Tyrant Master back away.
That's a big play. Especially when you fall forward the Wrath. Vic is like, I have time here. He doesn't feel like he's heavily pressured. But when those Joey Krieg's ready, that might be a little different.
He'll react on himself. And
We originally thought that, or at least I originally thought that he was going to be heavy on 3s because of rolling Zin. But we're seeing a lot of 4s still. We still see Peyton. We see Kero. Level 3 Free Kingdoms are just insanely strong in Campaign Edition. Oh, there we go. There's some 3s.
Okay.
Chiokiado.
we're gonna
That's
try his order.
that's some Southern Kingdoms love right there.
Add the skill.
Making sure no failure. It's a good thing he did. Up goes some Chioke.
You may proceed.
This is just cool art and a cool card. I love these kind of cards.
Man, that exhaust is huge.
Yeah.
I really thought about holding both the jump and the build passing. No? I'm
Yeah,
regretting
that
it.
fail pass is probably Steve's deal.
Yeah.
Brine Fiend.
Yep.
Brine Fiend strong. Don't worry.
Invincible.
Brine
Never doubt the Brine Fiend.
Fiend. There we go.
Oh, who do I fall off?
Perform a teleportation check. I'm sorry. I'm still looking at Chio because this card makes me smile. I love this card. Thank you, AJ. You warmed my heart with this card.
We got Tyrant, just get shot.
It reminds me of the early days of Campaign Edition. when Southern Kingdoms came out, and we're all like looking through that, and we're all like, "Oh my god, I love these cards. These are so good." Like everyone wanted to play Freaks with Chioke. Still anyone's game. Vic says, "Oh, it didn't have it." Not sure what he's alluding to. Ooh, Infinity's End. Wonder what he was hoping for. Not sure. Infinity's End gets really good when you attack twice.
Let's do it.
AJ didn't remove all of his counters.
Oh, you might want to clear counters for that one.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Sarah,
No.
Okay.
No. If you do, it takes out. There's one, but it wipes all of them. It's
Yeah.
the ones that Joseph and stuff.
Let's cheat.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't even know that the mass delete all counters existed. Because if you have no wounds on your characters, you can just do that. AJ just really wants Sadea to die.
And then we'll throw the last one on Wrath.
You got it.
Ooh, good rolls. Good roll.
I still miss.
This is interesting. That Wrath is scary. Vic's probably got to think, how do I use it right now and just try and hit Jackie? I think that's what you got to do. Let's see what he has to say.
This is the smarter play. Go big on chain like.
I like it. That's good.
All right, he's going everything on a +4.
So.
Hits Jackie for 3. That's what he's thinking.
Easy target. Hero.
Yeah.
Just not a 1 here.
Yep. Double what you needed.
If you had Court and Law, you would have been good there, AJ.
And going for Jackie.
Here we go.
4.
Ooh. Chain Lightning makes some exciting plays, at least. That miss is huge for obvious reasons, but also now it's on AJ. Giving Rollins in some daggers. That's pretty interesting. I know he's doing it to try and take out the Devourer, but that gives just another strike to Rollins in. So he may be holding a Dirge. So that's kind of what I'm seeing from the play pattern with AJ. But because the idea is you want to kill that Wrath if you're AJ. Breaking ranks and removing Tyron Ruskin away from the same rank as Caitlyn. That's really the key play. Because those Joey Kriegs can start shooting at Caitlyn. And then that leaves Peyton Latham open to just step forward and finish the job. So we have a chess match here. AJ's thinking he has some time by playing the Nothrock daggers, and he's thinking he wants to remove the Devourer. He doesn't trust himself to roll even. That's most likely what it is. So let's see. Vic's going. Oh.
Roland's gonna return the favor to Devourer.
Yeah.
He's trying to do that. It's about the same odds as if he was going to roll even. Let's see what we get. Ooh. He played the odds. Worked it.
Let's go for Wrath.
Sure.
Those are some big rolls from AJ right now. Big rolls. Vic plays that. Should secure him. Unless... I mean, AJ has a play pattern. But he's thinking, I'm just going to go around that Tyrant. Otherwise, he could have just used Peyton. Try and do 2 wounds to Tyron Ruskin and stun him up. So there was a few options there. And that's what I like about CE. There is a lot of play patterns, like a lot of lines that you can play to. And there's not necessarily a correct answer.
I should.
Because they there's a whole bunch of variables that you have to kind of consider there.
Chain lightning could have wrapped it all up though.
Oh yeah, no. I'm holding exhaustion. I should have exhausted roll.
Yeah, 100. Oh yeah.
And it was one of those things where I saw it. I realized it was in my hand after I had spent it before I rolled, and it was like, how far do I really want to back up? I hate going into one action and then realizing, wait, no, I need to react to the prior action. So it's weird. It's like,
I understand.
I haven't rolled yet, but
That's a conundrum that Vic is kind of pointing out here, and it's one I kind of go through too. You know, you that's why it's one of those, like, do you tell people to hold on and announce that, or that, you know, you're considering a react to the action you just took, because then that kind of tips your hand. What could the possible react be? And then your opponent starts trying to think it out. Starts realizing, okay, cool, you have exhaustion. And when your opponent knows what cards are in your hand, usually, especially if it's a really good player, you're putting yourself in a really sketchy position. But then, you know, it's one of those, how fast can you think? All right, we see this is a good play from Vic right here. Searching for some defense. He goes for the blink just to kind of avoid himself from getting sniped out right here. Yeah, none of those cards would have helped right there. Infinity's End, Arc Lightning, and Exhaustion. But we're seeing Vic like, oh, Blink's going to be my savior. Oh, man. For those who have not checked out one of my last videos, I encourage you to. And you'll see my opinion on Blink.
We got to do marksmanship before I decide to play.
Yeah, marksmanship.
Yep, it's true. Marksmanship is before
card deck.
targeting. There you go, Gracchus.
Yeah, it's off by 1.
Okay.
Yep, you need a 9 or better.
1 wound.
Yeah, I can pop fart. I have to pop fart.
Oh yeah, you got fart.
Yeah, because it's on targeting. So Farglass is before the roll.
Oh, and I failed.
There it is!
All right, kill me.
It happens, Vic.
Oh, yeah, it's still something. Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, missing that exhaustion on.
I know what it's like to fail a Blink, Vic. I know what it.
The best well timed it could have been.
That reminds me of
When I jumped, I had.
we got a brand new sound alert, guys. Let's play it for you. Maybe.
Oh, Biohand. All right.
Ah, you son of a fuck! There's a brand new. Feel like it was a very good and appropriate moment for it.
I just want to kill. I want you to kill one Brian.
You can always hit with the first one.
All right, slap a wound on that first one.
Here we go. Going to game 3. Let's see what we got.
Wow, arrow 19.
Jow, my man.
We see Zhao finally paying off on these Rhine Fiends.
Rest. Let's take Grant on Dominic.
Oh, man. There we go.
All the dice are good.
This is interesting. I like it when both players got some hot dice.
Let's shoot a Brian.
AJ changing it up now, leading with those 2s and leaving Kylie there. Okay. This is a good match so far, guys.
Let's do Alliance Standard.
Let me get some of these cards on the screen for anyone who's not aware. The Free Kingdom faction banner, very good. Vic with his Cerebral again, just to kind of slow down stunning characters in the front. AJ can still reliably do it, it just comes with a higher cost.
Sure.
There we go.
I'm gonna keep her there.
Yep. AJ's reactions have been to say, like, yep, I'm going to get a Dirge of the Dead going. Dirge of the Dead, really great CE card. Has not necessarily transcended Ancients, but still definitely has a pattern, like a place in it. It's usually one, like, if I'm ever going to build any kind of Bard, I usually have it slotted in there on the initial list of cards, and then I have to cut down to get to 50, and I'm like, I'm going to miss you, Dirge. One day, I'll keep you in there. But in CE, absolutely, Dirge is worth it.
Line standard on Shield.
Ho, 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 ho. So Chioke has +5s to everything. This is fun. That's a big Chioke. Vic, though, a lot of cards in hand. He's got no offense necessarily available, but we know that that's not necessarily the case. He could be holding Fiery Bolts, Final Power, you name it. Blast, I think? Blast is CE legal, right? So we see him using Caitlyn. Ooh. The paradigm shift could have been a huge impact on the game, but just the way that it kind of played out, not as essential right now. So he goes for the jump, and he will immediately cast jump. Moving Tyrant to the front. He is not afraid of being sniped in this game. There you go, Midge. You share my love for Chioke.
Far left.
He went for the brine feed too. It's a good thing he did. Vic's still Vic's still in a pretty good position. I think both players are actually. There we go. More short.
I'll go ahead and experience order before I forget to.
3 HP Lycanthrope. Barret Yeskar. Barret introduced in Campaign Edition. Very strong card once he got released. I believe he was in Southern Kingdoms, but he was also one of the defining characters for the Free Kingdoms in 4th edition. I remember the Niobe deck running a whole bunch of Barretts. Barretts was the main beater. He's avoiding cerebral wounding, keeping Barret back there. Still plenty of time for these guys. I think we'll play to a conclusion. So we'll see.
Sounds good.
Let's start with
Good, good old magic missiles.
second one.
Such an iconic card. Power level, it's okay. In CE, you know, again, it really depends. On a all astral, ethereal / planner start, it's an absolute devastating card. Your dice are hot, it's absolutely devastating. But usually 2 to 3 is what you'll average. Let me see Jackie sitting in 2 now. This 5th roll is big. We gotta see what happens here.
One line. Go on.
Sure.
Big roll, big roll. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 special. You're gonna wound Barret.
Barret's gonna take it in.
Very good.
Yay! Let's use Jackie's react for Chioke's teleport.
Even with the Alliance Status bonus. Oh, it's a good thing he did.
Needed that. All right.
There it is.
Fiery bolts.
Sure.
Marksmanship.
I I'll get.
+5 to hit shield.
There we go. +9 on him. Let's see what we got. 18 will do it.
I've got 15 AC and +9 with 9. Yeah, he's out.
+9, so.
Yep. Chioke goes down. He halos it for good measure, just in case.
Yep,
I don't think there's any.
that price sale was pretty good.
Yeah, it's Crackers for sure. Chioke, again, in terms of, oh my god, is it a great card? No, but it's warms my heart to see Chioke out of. But Vic went and stomped on him. We got a 19. These guys have been rolling some high initiative. You got to see. Vic going to just try and remove this right now.
I don't want to start with Sheriff. It's just the easier target, right? We'll go for Joseph.
Sounds good.
Oh, didn't he?
Now, this could be the game right here.
Obviously, Jack.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, man.
And I just get out hit.
Game on the line and a whiff.
Let's alliance
He's-
right now.
He's
And we're gonna have the skill to that roll.
he does not want to fail this. Oh, man.
Okay.
That's interesting. He doesn't want to use it, so.
You were very tired.
Oh.
Boy, all right. Well, go ahead and continue with the rest of the turn.
Oh. He's got a bad hand. Let's see how this goes.
+5 is huge on him, though.
AJ's only hope right now is a bunch of cold dice. And Vic is very much in the driver's seat. I see a lot of play patterns here. He can just try and throw.
Yeah. Yeah. Attack.
Yeah, he's like, can I arc lightning? I don't know if you even have a character who can.
Blind sight with the rat.
Yep, this is always a possible. 17 up. There it is.
20?
Oh, no, it's a 21. Ooh.
I will. I'll put the far glass.
Sure.
I'm starting to think AJ's forgetting that Joey Krieg is a card. If he had, yeah, Vic having the exhaustion either way is still really good. But that far glass makes Caitlyn very vulnerable right now. Once he gets through that Barrett, it's still there. But I think
Magic missiles. Just cut.
Vic is going to play out to the pattern of, let me put some aggression on here. And then I think we're going to see that Tired Ruskin spend back.
Let's remove one Joseph Creek.
Oh, he's remembered.
Jackie. You shoot it, Teddy Ruskin.
Okay.
Marksmanship check.
That's
I think that gets it.
yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
+4 for 2.
on Teddy.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So that leaves. All right, getting Ruskin off the board is big. Now he's got that other Joey Krieg. He really has to kind of save it. All right, a Wrath. Yeah, lets him play it.
I will remove the other Joseph.
I will Infinity's End. Oh, wait. No,
Oh yeah, that card. Yeah, I have to do it anyway. I'll make this card Far Glass for 2 on Prime Feet.
okay.
This is AJ's thinking he needs to take these characters out to hold ranks and survive.
Oh, yeah. No, I was
I still think he could have played to the pattern of.
surprisingly effective considering.
Yeah, he could have played to like AJ is playing a real conservative game.
Energy Bow is good.
Not willing to kind of risk it for the biscuit, I'd say. But
That's it for me. I'll pass.
All right. Use the shot on Barrett.
Yeah.
No. terrible.
one big roll from Vic could end this now. Because a stunned Jackie ain't going to do anything.
I got nothing. I'm holding a magic missile, you know it.
Let's do it.
I was just gonna fire it off with Cerebral and pray for a 20.
Can't play. Yeah, I've got.
No Peyton, no
Undercard
Kara.
deck.
I'm holding 2 cards.
Okay.
He's holding 2. I wonder if he plays Strain the Shot.
Initiative looks great. All right, let's see him.
Get these counters off, AJ. What's wrong with you?
Debate, right? Do I take out? Do I try it? I'm gonna take out Sarah. Sure. 'Cause you're +5 to go.
Yep.
We will throw the magic missiles at them.
I do not have counters on, so have fun.
Okay. Let's make 116.
That was close.
That's 15. There we go. Halo for 2.
That's got nothing after that. So scoop.
Ooh. Close one.
That exhaustion shut down.
Vic
Yeah, I knew it would.
gets it.
Time.
Ooh, I was holding Spirit Singing and By Your Word. That is big.
Man, well, that was a good game.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks for,
I guess I need to jump.
Yeah.
Damn, great games, guys.
Yeah, dude, that was fun.
Oh, AJ holding. That's what you were holding. The Spirit Singing By Your Word to try and get that Barrett in there.
Yeah, that bear is going to be my one bear army.
Yeah.
But then
It would have worked. It would have worked if I didn't have the exhaust.
It was definitely a chess match with you guys because of just the explosiveness of these range strikes. It's like anytime anyone's in 2, it's like, okay, how do I make sure I don't die?
Yes.
Blink doesn't save you, Vic. I'm telling you. That card-
Yeah, I don't know how well the audio came through. But I was like, I had no one to spend for exhaustion. There wasn't going to be anything that could have been for these ends. So it's like, do I hold the arc lightning or I go for blink? Let's go for blink. And then of course I roll a 2.
Absolutely. It's the right play. Blink is a fantastic card. It's just when it matters, it will not work.
When you need it.
Shioke is more reliable.
I wanted to tell you, Vic, when I did a test game with this deck Friday because I wanted to see how counter song ran in it, and I was playing against Bane, and he was using a Durin Core Touch deck, and we were basically decked out almost to this point, and I had a counter song in my hand because I knew he was running Seize Life, and then he popped the Seize Life, counter song it. I react to Jackie's skill to make sure that I get that Seize Life off the board. And you could just feel untapped, just start to turn the gears to set my die to 1. Sure enough, I popped that 1, and I was like, man, I don't know if I should run counter song in this. Untap is too brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I think, yeah. Obviously, I only threw two chain lightnings the whole match, but both times it was like, all right, I'm shooting Jackie. 4.
I still think that's the right way to do it, though. Because I'm just gonna try to hide from you the whole time. You gotta blow me up when you can.
Yeah, no, totally.
Exactly. Chain Lightning puts you in a position. And, that's what it is sometimes. Sometimes it's just like, okay, let's just roll for it. And you never know. Sometimes it just happens. And if not, you still take out a character usually in the process of it. But it does suck. It's like, all right, here we go. Game on the line. You son of a bitch, 3. Like, come on.
Well, especially when it's like, okay, do I focus more on the fact that I really want to kill Barrett, and I have a 2-wound strike, but I got to roll a 9? Or do I focus on the fact that I really want to kill Jackie and just win and shoot the Joseph Creek?
Mm-hmm.
Because I rolled a 17 on Joseph, so it would have killed either one of them. And it's just that moment of which is more important, ending the game or preventing that massive offense from the bear.
Yeah, preventing.
And I think if I wasn't holding exhaustion, I would have been more afraid and more gone for Barrett.
Gotcha. That definitely makes sense. He was the one that needed to get off the board for sure. And then what I was thinking was going to happen is those Joey Kriegs, I thought, AJ, you were kind of just, all right, let me just let Jackie fall to the front It's like, if you're going to kill my Barrett, then you're going to have to deal with Jackie with a Farglass Joey Krieg shooting you in the face and just sniping you for 3 wounds in one shot. But then you
So I thought about that. And I thought also at the same time how much Jackie would need to hope that there isn't an exhaustion in his hand.
That's also true, yeah.
And we both had well-timed exhaustions in these 3 games. So
Definitely.
Exactly.
I'm sure there's not an exhaustion in that hand right now, but at the same time, I like psyched myself out. Like, no, there's no way that'll work. He's got to be holding at least 1 exhaustion to shut me down somehow.
Yeah, it's a tough call because you got to play to it. It's the old the old mindset of make them have it. Like, if they have it, all right, I'm dead. Whatever. Yeah. If they have it, there's nothing you can do anyway. So might as well just let's see what happens.
And honestly, in campaign edition, like, you have to assume someone has exhaustion in their deck in their hand, because it's just the meta card from this format, right? And if I had done a double Joseph to try and kill Caitlyn, I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 Infinity's End in this deck.
Well, if you hadn't taken out, yes, I run Infinity's End. I threw a couple away. If you hadn't taken out Tyron, he would be sitting in the 2nd rank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was definitely going to run. Yeah, he was going to run away.
Yeah, he was definitely going to sit next to Caitlyn to protect her.
Yeah, there were answers for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a good. I think it was a good play to do what you did, because you took out characters and you bolster your defense.
Yeah, my hindsight for that was like, that's 2 less opportunities that he gets to roll a 20 and blow up my bear.
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what we kind of thought was happening. So, yep, definitely see that there. You guys ready to open up some packs of counterattack?
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Let's get you guys some packs. As a thank you for letting us sit in the background and peanut gallery for a good old hour.
100-card deck.
Yeah, as we know, it's a 100-card deck, Gracchus. We got you. We're going to crack some packs of counterattack. And
Caitlyn's 52.
Caitlyn is 52. Oh, you don't have to worry about consistency. I'm just going to search for whatever. Decks like that, you can get away with it.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, I'm a staunch 50 every time. But
I probably could have found 2 things to remove, but I got to Friday afternoon and said, nah, I can't think of anything I want to yank. I'm just going to go with it. She's got her search. It'll work.
Every time I consider putting a 52-card deck together, I post in the Free Kingdom strategic group chat that still exists, and Fat Kid tells me that's the stupidest shit he's ever heard. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's Fat Kid, all right.
Yeah. Yes. And I'm sure I got mocked on your stream for having a 52-card deck as well.
Oh, don't worry. You all get judged. It's whether or not we do it vocally or not. Don't worry. But like, it's one of those like situations where it's like, we know we're talking mathematical difference of like 2%. So like in the end, yeah, exactly. It doesn't even really matter, but it's still one of those like hyper competitive, like you need every single edge. And it's like, well, you can argue that the 52nd card might help me edge out 1 extra win in the tournament, and that's what I might need. So it's tough. I shouldn't say it's not tough. It's not black and white, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to get somebody with Infinity's End Halo of Fire at some point during the tournament.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that would probably be the card I pull at the 51 and 52 slot.
Exactly. So get that 1 win, and it's just mileage. You're good to go. With that, Vic, we have this box of counterattack. I'm sharing my screen in Discord. You guys can see it live if you want. We have, the 4 corners, and however many packs down, you pick which one you want to go, and how many down.
So bottom right, number 4. We'll go all the way to the bottom.
Bottom of number 4. Let's dig.
By the way, I've missed a couple of the streams. How are we doing on the repost count? Have we even had one?
We have 3, and they all came from the same pack.
I saw at the point when it was like 7 packs in and you still hadn't drawn 1.
Yep. Right now, we're still only 1 pack that actually had cards with reposts. So we still got plenty of packs to go, though, folks. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it's not looking good. It is not looking good. Let's see. I see some uncommons to start. But let's get your rare down. Let's get your uncommons down. And let's see these commons. What do we got? We have Tankard starting off with some dwarvenness. Cardinal's Blessing. Really good card.
I didn't realize that was common.
Neither did I. I thought it was uncommon too. Let me make sure I didn't mess up. But Sabotage, that's definitely a good card. Nope, yeah, it is a common card.
All right.
About that.
How about that? What else we got? Some random elf. We don't need to talk about him. A Searing Dagger. Close Ranks.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Good old Farrell Wadrith.
Yeah.
Solid commons.
Tempo strikes.
Solid commons indeed. What do we got for uncommon? Starting off with some more Free Kingdomness with how is this? Cien Lar? I think that's how you say her name. Who knows? We got some Deverinian that only Gracchus would know. And we got Foul Blight. There we go.
Oh, Foul Blight's great.
Probably.
Now the question is, did we see a riposte anywhere in there? Does the Dev have it? Does the Mazirian Dagger give it?
Don't think so, but let's confirm. I can confirm that there's 0 repost in any of these
All
cards.
right. Well, we'll just pull Audrey and we'll have her post there.
Called shot for Andre. Let's see what we got. We've seen a Hunter's Volda. We have not seen an Andre yet, but let's see what you got, Vic. Static Robes.
All right.
Okay.
I played that in CE. I don't know if I would play that in Ancients.
That's a pretty okay card.
Yeah.
Static Robe.
Web on a stick.
Absolutely. Web was a good CE card. In the beginning, that was like the spell. Let's read Static Robes for the fine audience here. Static Robes, +1 AC, level 7 wizard item. It has the armor trait. This wizard can't be stunned by card effects from opposing characters. Spend order. Target a character up to 3 ranks away who must succeed with a magic save, DC 18, or become stunned.
It is exactly web.
Exactly,
Same
web,
ring.
and you can't get webbed. So you got those
Yeah.
spider legs as well.
Yeah.
AJ, what do you think about this card?
It's okay. That's all I got for you. It's okay. Wizards aren't my thing.
He's just like, what are these tricks?
Yeah.
I think it's just shy of being worthwhile. I think it's loot box.
Yeah, I think it was a foil. It was a slam dunk. You do have good commons, though.
It was a spend order, right? To do the
Yes.
the web. Yeah. If it wasn't a spend order, you just spend the item. Probably pretty darn good.
Or gave a better AC bonus. 1 is not enough to make it a splash.
Yeah.
If it was 3, you could splash it just to be like, yeah, I'll pump my AC up, and occasionally I'll stun a Barret.
Not being able to be stunned is big, though. I do like that. Cards like
How much really stuns you, though?
Severed a Bone. He's running around here in CE.
Is he?
Yeah. And I remember the days of CE. There was always the chance of a random Core's Patience just knocking you out. Fall forward, tired, ruskin, tired. Jackie could get hit by a Core's Patience. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Albrecht just cores patience in someone. Yeah, that was nice.
Chat is saying nothing useful. Okay. They're talking about Davidus. Okay. All right, Vic.
Saying that Static Robes is anti-Davinus tech.
There you go.
Wow.
That is true. In Ancients, there's some application.
My opinion has changed on the card.
All right, Vic. We will take your authority here, and we will loot box this one. That was a solid pack, though. It was definitely borderline. I could have been convinced, but we will lean with what you said. So there you go. We will feed the loot box. AJ, your turn. Where we going?
All right, let's do top left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to go 4 down.
4 down. For all those 4s that were rolled this match.
Yeah, in honor.
There we go.
Very good point. Yes.
Or memoriam. If you...
One or the other. And folks in chat, if you want to say any comment, you'll be entered to open up. We'll open up one more pack after this, and it'll go to one of y'all. So make sure you say something in chat instead of just letting Gracchus and Midge just banter back and forth. Thank you, Midge, for watching from the bar while the NFL games are starting. Let's see what we got. Uncommons going down.
Beautiful.
Let's get that rare down. We handle that one a little bit more gingerly, just in case. Now, let's see commons. We got some Brackle.
He was fun back in CE.
Yes, he was.
He was key to my Teot deck.
Not viable anymore. Bulwark. Dilchant Signet. Never Fade Away. That's definitely like a song title, right? Nylia Calyx. There's some good Bronwyn Tanzik love right there. Falterstones. Solid card. That was very common back when you were in the CE era. And I don't know if a lot of people now are running it, though. But it definitely has
I almost splashed it, but I made the choice to deal with spells.
There you go.
I
Return
see it
Fire.
odd every once in a while, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Alrighty. We got Return Fire, so nothing too crazy there common-wise, but uncommons. We got Borrow. Shout out to Borrow, who did not appreciate me talking about his nose. Wyvern Gem.
Classic.
There we go. And Thrice Blessed. We've only ever played Thrice Blessed once, and it was to try and counter Dexton Feldark, and it worked. So that was the secret tech. Start a level 2 canter. When Dexton goes, lift up your voices, you're like, all right, cool. Chire now has +9s or whatever level Dexton was. So that was the idea. But no one else will ever play that card ever again. None of that matters because your commons and uncommons were kind of trash, AJ. So it really depends on what's going on here. You know what the biggest trash is? There wasn't a single repost.
I noticed that.
Yep.
Return Fire does not count. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Ooh, Baskrin Call. Okay. That's a card.
Yeah.
This card is actually not that bad. I know it's Wizards, though, so it ain't your thing. So let me educate you and the fine audience on what this card does. So, Baskrin's Call. Level 8 Wizard item. 3 charges. Summoners do not spend to use this item, but must spend Baskrin Call. And the ability is Spend Order. Remove a charge token from Baskrin Call. Discard the top card of your deck and put it in your first rank as a level 1 elemental wizard with +0 attack, 10 AC, 1 hit point, and the ability Spend Order, perform a +2 range strike. So it's Wizards Recruiter's Orders, specifically for summoners. This saw play in Lakar.
I actually would be not surprised to see that the one Lakar deck is running it because, the crowd control deck, just every card generates characters that generate strikes. So you would splash one of these in there.
At the very least, you can probably get away with 3 copies too. I know I have a Lakar deck built, and this is definitely in here because you have cards like Stefana, who are backup summoners.
That's true. You have other summoners as well.
Yep. And definitely at least one of, though. But it really just kind of depends. And when you're cycling those, you're like, oh, well, what if I run out of cards? Well, that's why you have things like Darkwood Staff to keep recurring Call the Abyss and Thrice-Fell Horrors. So the deck's pretty good. It's just that Lakar has 2 HP, which makes him super, super squishy. So check out Wyvern streams whenever he gets to play his Lakar deck. Very interested to see that. So shout out to him, guys. If you don't follow him, his in the description of this video when it's posted on YouTube, you'll be able to get his information as well. But he's also on Twitch. He just spells Wyvern very weird, guys. So if you're a part of our Discord, go find his username. Just type in YV and he'll be the first one to pop up. Or no, YV. Wow, I can't talk. WY. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got W.
Exactly. But yeah, go look for that guy. Give him some love and check out what he's got going. He's playing Lucario, so I'm only playing Lord Gahid. So that depends on what floats your boat, guys.
I think I'm okay with this pack heading to the loot box.
Oh yeah, we didn't resolve that, did we?
Well, I feel bad putting it in the loot box because it's not very good. I don't know if you can call it loot. It's something.
I'd say
it's something.
It's borderline. Like I think we've gotten some okay cards right now, but nothing too crazy. So let's see. A lot of you all have been very quiet recently, so we don't have that many people in here for this. We got Zide Punk, we got Midge, we got Gracchus, and we got Forged Cake. So anyone, I didn't just say your name, and you want to make sure you have some good odds to get a pack right now. Now is the time. I think everybody's watching football right now, so nobody wanted to stick around to see what packs we open up. I know there was.
I may be checking my fantasy stuff while we're going through here.
I have the Giants game on in the background, but the TV is not facing me, so I can't see it. But I will be walking over there. I don't know how badly the Ravens are beating them yet, but we'll see.
It's okay, I guess. It's okay.
Undercard deck.
There we go. Grack is cheering for some 100-card decks. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to roll this off. Let's see which of these. Oh, Sound Alerts is on there as well. Oh, man. I want to see what happens if my Sound Alerts wins. Let's roll it off. Who's getting this pack? It's going to Midge. Definitely rigged. All right, look at that. I know Grack has already used the rigged chat.
Stop the count.
Oh, God. Here we go. Somebody's already yelling.
Rigged.
Somebody. Let's see. What do we got? There we go. All right, so AJ as this actually brings up a good story because I told my group chat that I would be streaming AJ and Vic's game, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's cool. What's AJ's username on Discord?" And I was like, "Oh, Deadly Penguin," and they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. But like, wait a minute, Elvern's coming to New Jersey. Elvern the Hero, like who? So who is that?" And I'm like, "Midge, Elvern the Hero, and Deadly Penguin are the same people." And he's like, "Wait, you're telling me I was on a strategic team with AJ this whole time and I never knew?" So I will share that little story that Midge played a whole tournament and has talked to you for months without knowing that you're there.
That's incredible. It happens.
So now you can decide how you want to go. If you want to send him to the promised land or the quote-unquote promised land, that is up to you.
Let's do the same thing. Top left, down 4.
Alrighty. So that's technically like down 5. Alright, there we go. Midge, learn your teammates' names, goddammit.
That's great.
He said that, I just responded with just ellipses, that's all. Like, come on. How the hell do you not know that, Midge? He hadn't even started drinking yet. It was long before he even got to the bar. All right.
Bro, he was making sure I had a place to stay when I come out there. Like, hey, you should look for Airbnbs. There's a city next to me. Just let me help you out. I'll pick you up at the airport.
He's ready to pick up a stranger, and all of a sudden he's like, "Wait a minute."
You should have told him we're different people. So when it was me that he picked up at the airport, I'd been like, "What the fuck is this?"
Then he picks up. It's like, "Oh, that's great. You're here too." All right, we gotta wait for this Elvern guy to show up.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Elvern. We shouldn't wait here.
Plugging the New Jersey tournament, November 19th. Anyone who would like to be in Howell, New Jersey, or anywhere in the approximate location, or just around the Garden State, definitely come on by. And there's more information on that to come or on our Discord channel.
How close is a Wawa to this place we're playing at?
There's probably 6 within walking distance.
Oh my god, I'm gonna drop $50 at each one.
Shout out to Wawa. There we go. All right, let's see what commons we got for Midge. We got Maya Wadrith. We got a repost. Oh, look at this. We got some love coming from Germany. Shout out to Sly Fox. What is going on? Rating me with 16 midges. Oh my god. That's a lot of midges. Oh boy. And we get a follower from Insane Cat Owner. Look at that. What is going on? Sly Fox, how was your stream? You're just in time to see us open a pack for Midge. Oh, here we go. We're summoning Larrys. No, it's not a gaggle of Larrys, all right? It's a gaggle of midges. Come on, chat. What's going on? Shout out to everybody who came on in. Appreciate the love. If done with my stream, we were playing Cult of the Lamb. There you go. We're opening packs for Midge right now, and he would love a lamb right now. So he would happily join that cult. But thank you all for coming on in. Appreciate it. But let me get this repost counter up to 4. It's like it really is like Sly Fox summoned a card with reposts. So we're going to stop that. Oh, there we go. We got some dancing Kirby's up in here. Love it.
Hell yeah.
There we go, guys. I love to sacrifice my members. They're like, who is this loudmouth American? Don't worry. We are all like this, folks. Even if you are not fluent in English and you definitely don't pick up on this accent. What is this guy? Like, this guy's an obnoxious asshole. Yeah, don't worry. You're right. Let's see what else we got. Wyvern Hammer. We got some Sabotage. We got Falter Stones. Dill Chant Signet. And Retribution. Alrighty. So we already got one. Let's see if we got more reposts anywhere. We got Kalia? Yeah, okay, cool. Look at that. First time we're seeing this in these packs, but she's a good card.
I thought that was a 4th edition card.
I think it actually got better in 4th edition, if I'm not mistaken.
Or we just reused the art.
Oh, we
They
did.
used the art. That's all it was.
We definitely reused the art. I guess some bag of caltrops. There we go. And Retaliation. Okay, I've seen one repost. I'm just very happy about that, but
So am I, because my count is a little on the high side.
I think everybody's was. So this is gonna. Luckily, it's not Price is Right rules. You all are still eligible. It depends who didn't go as high as everybody else. I don't think anyone went into the hundreds though. I don't think so. But either way, let's see if we're gonna add one more with this rare Midge. What do we got?
Feeling good.
Oh, we got the wrong target. That's for sure.
Shit.
Yikes. I forgot what this card does. If you were like, gun to your head, Vac, tell me what wrong target does. You played Warlord for about 20-ish years, right? You know what this card does. I'm like,
Great argument.
it's like, sorry, guys. I got nothing for you. All right, wrong target. Level 4 classless action. React. After this character is targeted with a range strike, cancel the strike. If this character is a rogue, you may instead redirect the range strike to any character within 1 rank. That's kind of interesting now that I read it.
Yeah, the problem is, it just says redirect, which you've got to be legal targeting, so you're going to switch it to one of your other characters?
That's true. Let's say you were in the front rank. Someone shoots you from the opposing second rank. Could you redirect it to the opposing first rank?
It's hard to say whether wrong target would work in that situation, because it says redirect it to somebody within 1 rank, but then it's a ranged strike that's only going 1 rank.
It has to be a legal target within 1 rank.
Yeah.
So if they marksmanship from the third,
it should say like regardless of range or ignoring range restrictions or something like that. So I don't even remember how it was ruled back in the day. That was before my time. I don't even remember if it works.
I wonder if it has a clarifying thing on the Accord lands. I'll check real quick.
Nope.
I wonder if you would have ever
Yeah, that
had
makes
to have clarified it, because that means somebody was playing this card.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, well, there's one thing I can say for sure is that is not going to Midge. That is going to stay here.
Hey, it would have saved me from Peyton more than my blink did.
It would have.
Yeah.
That would have been great. Because wait, hold on now.
The secret tech.
This lets you cancel the strike, but then if you're a rogue, you may instead. So it's either just, all right, cool. I'm not gonna You just don't know if you get the actual bonus to redirect it or not. It seems like that would be intended, but with the wording, who knows?
It's definitely what it's intended to do. So I think most people would play it. That you get to muck with the ranges, but nobody ever asked. Nobody ever got clarification.
Yeah. Either way, we can let sleeping dogs lie on that one. But that will wrap us up for the stream. I would like to thank our participants today, Iceman and AJ. Thanks for coming on, guys, letting us watch. Really appreciate it.
Hey, my pleasure, man.
No problem. Thanks for the game, AJ. That was a lot of fun.
Yep. Good luck, dude.
I'll
go ahead and report.
There you guys
Thanks.
go. Thank you to everybody who came, hung out in chat. Thank you for all the sub support. Special shout out to Sly Fox. I'm sure if you came in with the raid on here, you already follow that man. But if you don't, please follow him, Sly Fox Live, and that's a instead of an I, it's a 1. Give him some love on Twitch. Absolutely. I can't raid you back, brother, because you're not live anymore. And I don't know if you want me bringing Gracchus and tainting your lands. That's what he does. But either way, guys, I may do another stream later tonight, U.S. time. I still have to show you guys my round 1 match, which was pre-recorded, but it was not streamed. But I might stream and just kind of talk over it. So I might do that tonight if I got time. There also may be another special stream coming up within the next day or so. We got to see how that's going. Just a little tease. Won't say what, but people on this call might be aware, but we'll see. Either way, guys, appreciate the love and support as always. So we'll see you around. Take it easy and bye-bye.